Hi, I look like crap. Hey everyone, I'm learning sign language very slowly, specifically ASL. That's unrelated though. Today I thought I would do something a little bit different. Am I Luke Cutforth now? Maybe. I don't have the nice ginger hair though. So the thing is that we all know that earlier this year, Fantastic Beasts 2: The Crimes of Grindelwald came out. I did not watch any of the Fantastic Beasts movies. Everything I know about them is through the internet, so bear with me. I did not want to go and watch them because I think they're cash grabbing, and also I don't think they're canon, and also Johnny Depp is shit, and there is no way you can justify having Jude Law play Dumbledore and look like this. Very closely to that. He picked up Tom Riddle to go to Hogwarts and looked like this. Must be really stressful to teach there. But hey, that's not what today's video is about. I've never done this sort of thing, but I guess I have a theory. I won't go into all the reasons why J.K. Rowling is over because it's all been said before, and honestly I don't think I'll bring anything new to the table, but it's out there. Today's video is about none other than our beloved Professor Minerva McGonagall. Let's outline, shall we? In Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Minerva tells Dolores Umbridge that she's been teaching at Hogwarts for 39 years, which means that since she's worked at the Ministry of Magic for 2 years before starting to teach at Hogwarts, and would have been 18 by the time she graduated, she must have been working there since 1956, since that book takes place in 1995, and therefore graduated in 1954, meaning that she was born in 1935. Now obviously you can skip all that math and make your life easy by Googling her birthday and finding out that she was indeed born on October 4th, 1935. Now the thing is that on Pottermore it doesn't say that, it just says October 4th, but on Harry Potter Wiki it does say October 4th, 1935. Now this already makes her cameo in Crimes of Grindelwald impossible because that film takes place in 1927, which would mean it's 8 years before she was born. But we already knew this. People have been talking about it all over the internet. Now the credits do say that this is indeed Minerva McGonagall, and since she got her last name from her Muggle father, that means that she can't have an ancestor who's also named Minerva McGonagall and is also a witch and also teaches at Hogwarts. It's impossible because that name isn't a wizard name, which means that Minerva McGonagall in The Crimes of Grindelwald is very, very much the lady herself. Now the thing that everyone seems to be forgetting is that apparently until March 2018, Minerva's Pottermore page said that she was born in the 1920s, which is more than suspicious if you ask me. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a screenshot of this, so I can't prove it. But that doesn't matter because my theory still stands. Bear with me. So we know that Minerva has worked at the Ministry for Magic for 2 years before coming to Hogwarts. And we know that in The Prisoner of Azkaban, Hermione gets something from her Transfiguration teacher. We also know that apparently J.K. Rowling likes messing with time because for some reason she thought it was a good idea to put her own name on the cover of The Cursed Child. So think about it. What would Minerva have had access to working at the Ministry? That's right, time turners. And it makes her giving one to Hermione all the more plausible. Because let's be honest, why would Cornelius Fudge, Minister for Magic, allow a 13-year-old student a device that is so dangerous and has already been known to be highly dangerous since the 1899. Now, it doesn't say anywhere what department exactly Minerva was working in at the Ministry, or at least I couldn't find it anywhere, but it could have very well been the Department of Mysteries. And she could easily have lied about sending all those owls to the Ministry to convince Fudge to give Hermione the time turner. So I'm thinking that after McGonagall left the Ministry in 1956, she traveled back in time to the 20s for some unknown reason. Here's the thing. So we all know that McGonagall was in Fantastic Beasts: Crimes of Grindelwald, the latest one, and she shouldn't have been, but apparently it used to say on Pottermore that she was born in the 1920s and now it doesn't anymore. So I'm thinking, here's what I think J.K. Rowling is gonna use to fix
this. So we know that Minerva McGonagall used to work at the Ministry for Magic for 2 years before starting teaching at Hogwarts. Now here's my theory. I think that J.K. Rowling is going to come out and say, oh, you should have known. Actually, she was born in the 1920s, went to school back then, and then started working at the Ministry back then, and at the Ministry got her hands on a time turner, traveled forwards in time for whatever reason, we don't know. Why would you do that? You have no reason to. Stayed there, and started teaching at Hogwarts, Transfiguration, for some reason.
Now this would further justify appointing her head of Gryffindor House right away, because that seems an awful lot of responsibility for a 20-year-old young woman who started teaching that same day. Now, I have absolutely no idea what kind of reason she would have to travel back in time in the first place, and how she would do it without causing tremendous harm and distortion by traveling back so far and for such a long period of time. But I think that's how J.K. Rowling might try to fix this. Because I genuinely think that J.K. Rowling just fucked up and now she's gonna try and fix it with time travel. And since good old J.K. is a great enthusiast for plot conveniences, this seems very much like something she would do. Like,
oh, the reason why she was able to pull it off was because she's an extraordinarily, exceptionally good witch, and also it's magic and it's my world and I make the rules and whatever I say goes, so like, shut up, I'm right and you're wrong.
So that's my take on this. Do you think I might have gotten it right? I mean, let's think about it. J.K. Rowling, Joanne Kathleen Rowling, she doesn't have a middle name, right? She came up with that middle name herself, so she made her name. Her own name, literally. J.K. Rowling. And I have this odd feeling that somewhere down the line, when she's sold everything Harry Potter related that she possibly can, she's gonna be all like out of context and just tweet a little, just kidding, muggles. However, that is it from me for today, and I will see you again whenever I post again. I hope you have a great day. Bye!